The following program contains a topic which may not be suitable for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Anime Rift. One thing that you guys might not know is we film a week ahead of schedule. So this week, I have to make a big shout out and a happy belated Thanksgiving to all you Canadians out there, just like myself. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, got to spend some time with your family. And speaking of family, I am here with my two suave swashbucklers, Jake and Ox. Welcome back to the show, guys. What's going on?
One piece on the mind, buddy.
I love it.
It's on all our minds at this point, right?
What episodes are we on? What episodes are we on? Just curious.
So I'm now on 104.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ox?
I am at the end of Whole Cake, so
like 900-ish?
Yeah. So it's coming along.
Okay.
I have a long journey, apparently.
Yeah. Hey, you got a road. But it's a fun road.
It's a road. It is. It's exciting. You know what? Each one gets a little better and a little better each time. Well, guys, it's always exciting to be back in here. And this week, we are not short of any new topics. This week, we're talking about animes that we never finish, no matter how hard we try. We watch it over and over again. We just never get to the end of it. We're talking about favorite anime genres. What do we love to watch? What do we keep going back to over and over again? In the gaming section, we're going to talk about Arc Ascendant. This is the new one coming out. We're really, really excited to see what we're going to get getting into with Arc. And then, of course, we are going to talk about what just happened in the beginning of Worlds, or the Worlds qualifier, where North America slammed down in one of the oldest rivalries to date with Europe for the last spot in play-ins. We're going to let you know everything that happened. And yeah, let's kick it off, guys. Let's start animes that we never finish, no matter what. It's just frustrating. And yeah, kick it away, Ox. What do we got?
Yeah, man, I have a grocery list very long with all the animes that I could use for this topic. But the one I'm going to choose is Psycho-Pass, okay?
Okay.
If no one knows it, it's basically the Minority Report of anime. Phenomenal anime. It is actually amazing. The story, the plot is there, right? The world is really cool, but for some reason, I just can't get past like 20, 30 episodes. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's just because it's a long anime. Don't know what it is, but I want to watch it so bad. I just always stop. Always stop.
Yeah, it just happens, right? You get into something and then something plateaus and you just like, there's a spot where you just never quite make it past. And I can relate because a lot of people watch Sword Art and then they hit Gun Gale and it's just like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it any longer. Yeah. So I know that feeling. Jake, what do you got for us, buddy? What are you feeling?
First off, I need to address something. Anyone that follows the podcast knows we talked about like Jobless, JJK, and we did a ranking. And then I feel like Ox is attacking me on TikTok because he'll post something that's like, it's an okay take for me. All right. Out of all their bad takes, he posts like an okay Jake take. And then on TikTok, people just slander me the entire video.
Dude, on the one that I posted, man, I come off and it sounds like I agree with you, and I absolutely don't. So they're coming at me too.
It's like the ultimate version of taking anime out of context. It's ridiculous. But beside that point, I think originally I was gonna go with Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is one of those animes where I can like pick it up, but it's almost universally understood with Fairy Tail. One that I actually have a lot of trouble with that a lot of people love is Mob Psycho.
Okay.
Mob Psycho, I don't know if it's the way the animation changes, but like every time I see an edit on TikTok for Mob Psycho, I'm like gassed to watch it. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes and I'm like, why am I even trying again to watch this anime?
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm one of those people. I'm just like, I could start it and then I can't do it. The animation is just, it's not
weird
for me. It's different and I can't quite crush through it. To your TikTok comment though, like, I mean, I feel like when we look at our TikToks, it's hilarious. I mean, I got hit with the gun gale one, and
I saw your retake to that.
I had to look around like, wait a second, did we say something wrong? I had to go back to the podcast and rewatch it and be like, did we actually say the wrong thing? But no, apparently we didn't.
Yeah.
But
and then,
yeah,
didn't you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Didn't you for the gun gale one? You made like someone else said that gun gale was their favorite.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna reply, and that's the thing, guys. Like, if you guys are going to our TikTok, you're engaging with us on social media, we are going to reply. You can bet that. And when I see something like Gun Gale, you're not just gonna get a typewritten response. I am gonna make a video from where I am sitting right now, or you know what? Even if I'm on the road, I am gonna make a reply to you, and just let you know if this is a good or a bad take, because I have to. It's my job here as as an anime and gaming aficionado to let you know that you made a bad take.
A connoisseur, if you will.
A connoisseur, if you will. My hardest anime is actually one you just mentioned, Jake, and it's gonna be Fairy Tail. And as much as I do like this anime, and I can say, like, you know what, I don't consider it one of the bad ones, I cannot get into the arena arc. Like, I just can't do it. I get to the point where they're gonna fight like the steel dragon, and I can't do it. Like, I'm not interested anymore. I don't know if I just had enough of it or have had enough of everything that's happening in the show that I get to the point where I say I just can't listen to it. I need to take it in doses, but then I never go back to it because there's so much anime out there that the second you come off of something, you might not come back to it for months or years or whatever it is. And unfortunately, as much as I like Fairy Tail, I just never seem to rope myself back around to it. Maybe one day. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get myself back past that arc, and we'll see if it offers anything better past that.
Yeah, and I'm so glad one of you said it, because it was very difficult for me not to put that above Psycho Pass. The only reason I did Psycho Pass is because I truly want to watch that. I have no interest in watching Fairy Tail.
But you still try.
No,
everyone still tries.
I think I got to them saving Urza, and maybe the millionth and 10th time hearing "there's a fire in my belly," and I just gave up on it.
Yeah,
it's not catchy for you, huh?
No, it's not catchy for me at all.
He does say it a lot. Like,
he does say it a lot.
Battle. It would be equivalent, like, if we thought Gum Gum was annoying, then it would be the equivalent to that. But the thing is I don't actually find Gum Gum annoying because he always adds something clever to the end of it. And you're just kind of like, wait, what new attack is he going to come up with? And it's like, Gum Gum Fingers. And you're like, wait, what? You're just like, okay, sure.
I don't know who slams their fists together more, Geodude or Natsu. I would love to get a counter and just go through and see who smashes their fists together more, because I don't know what the answer is.
I want to see some edits where they have him like kneading pizza dough or something. Oh, next pizza coming right up. There's a fire in my belly.
I can't do it. I can't do it. And like, I don't remember the other guy's name that's always got his shirt off,
Oh, Gray.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do that, I mean, at least look like my guy from Zom 100, right? Like,
just shredded.
Gives me the Zom 100 vibes. Yeah.
Give me some true fan service, okay?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Moving right along, let's get into our favorite anime genre. We're kind of going to switch gears here a bit, and we're going to talk about what we absolutely love in an anime. Out of all the genres that are out there, what keeps pulling us back more and more? What grabs us? What just makes us go like, yes, I have to watch this, or at least give it a try, because it doesn't even matter. I just love this genre so much, even if it's terrible, I might just watch it because it is this. So, Jake, why don't you kick us off with this one?
Okay, so
we know what it's gonna be.
It's rom-coms, dude. I'm a sucker. Okay.
So
Fruit Baskets, amazing. Kaguya-sama, amazing.
Yes.
Rent-A-Girlfriend, amazing. What was the Hina Dolls?
My Dress Up Darling.
My Dress Up Darling, amazing. And I don't think I've seen a bad rom-com.
It's true. It's true. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Right?
It's hard to mess it up.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's whimsical. It's fun.
Yeah, we like it.
Is.
It's good.
It gets you cheesing really hard.
Yeah. You're just sitting there.
It's that nice break though. It's the break from the always action combat. which a lot of anime has. It's a break from just different stuff that we're out there seeing. Like right now in the the fall anime lineup, I'm looking at like just branching out to different genres from the action anime. Where it's like I just started watching Overtake, which I think has a new episode up now. And this is just kind of like if you're a big F1 fan like I am, it's a Formula 4 kind of anime. So kind of taking the side of motor car racing. But the nice thing is unlike other ones where we see like Blue Lock or there's that basketball anime, they don't have jacked up racing abilities. It is strictly just racing in animated form. So it's different, right? And you kind of see the drama surrounding the drivers and what's going on in the anime. So it's a nice kind of break from it in that sense. But drifting back on topic there, Ox, what about you, buddy? What is your favorite genre?
As much as I do like rom-coms, I come from shonen, but I kind of upgraded to the seinen animes, right? So I love the more of a complex story that you get behind that. The Vinland Sagas, Parasite, Samurai Champloo, Berserk, things like that.
So
a little bit darker.
Let's say a
when
little
it comes
bit darker,
to it,
right?
Yeah.
So
can be a little bit darker, a little bit more gory. But I think the thing I like about it the most is the story can be a lot more complex, right? You have to pay attention to certain plots and storylines that are going on. And I enjoy that because a lot of times if I'm watching anime, like I'm zoned in. So I pay attention to a lot of details. So I like seeing that stuff. I grew up a shonen dude. So like, the Narutos and, Dragon Ball Z, all that good stuff. So I just kind of developed into just wanting more of a story when it comes behind it and something way more complex and, a little bit of killing on it,
So then, just to put into perspective here, from the viewers that have been watching from episode 1 that we started at Rogers, when we did the animate a Disney and Jake did Mulan, we're gonna say that's more of a shonen because his version was gonna be shonen.
Oh yeah,
but my version was gonna be seinen. Right,
yeah.
That's how we can break that one down. We were gonna have the cutesy, nice, believe it, Mulan, and I was gonna have I'm going to avenge my fallen father, Mulan, even though he, didn't really fall. He just, was sick. But anyways, we'll change it, right?
Did y'all feel like the lines between those two genres are kind of getting muddled a little bit in like today's culture?
Absolutely, man.
Because I find that right now anime is starting to get a little bit more mature, even past like the kid phase, where way back in the original Naruto, you could argue that you could have a certain young demographic of children watching it because it wasn't too crazy. But as it went on, it quickly changed. It got darker, and there was a lot of stuff that got darker in it. And then I think now we see animes like JJK and Chainsaw Man, and we're just like, those don't really feel like shonen. They're labeled as such, but JJK gets pretty dark, and so does like Chainsaw Man. It's just dark from the beginning, right? It's like you kind of start to muddle that line of the PG-13 into the more mature audience range, and not even just for any kind of fan service or anything like that, but just simply because of the nature of the violence and what's happening in the anime,
the complexity of the story.
Exactly, because when things start to get too complex, that's when you start to lose the younger demographic, right? They're not so much there for the story as they are the cool stuff like Pokemon, right? They're there for the Pokemon, right? And not too much the backstory that follows it. So yeah. For me though, I gotta go with Jake on this one. I know we seldomly agree on stuff, but we have to, and this is the point that brings it together. We're just rom-com lovers, we have to have the My Dressed Up Darlings and Rent a Girlfriend, which I've just kind of in the beginning of, and it's all just so good. And even Netflix jumped on board with My Happy Marriage, and here I thought Netflix, I was usually reliable on, give me a whole season, 24 episodes, we're gonna bang it out, it's gonna be awesome. And no, Netflix has let me down, and they've only released 12, and they're only going to release more in the second half of the in the winter animes. So it's kind of like they're teasing me. They're teasing me here.
Yeah, this part 1, part 2 thing really grinds your gears, right? Like it's rough.
We talked about it last week. No.
Yeah, we did like a part 1, part 2 thing where we're just kind of not sure how we stood on it.
Yeah, and Jobless is going to have a part 2, and Bleach, that's in your Blood War, had that part 2 that just finished up. So,
and guys,
amazing.
This is going to be the question of the week. So make sure you guys click on our link tree. It's on the screen there. Make sure you scan it. It'll take you to our link tree. Get in our Discord. Get in our social medias on TikTok. We're going to post it up on the TikTok, on Instagram, on Discord. Give us an answer. We'll give you a reply. We'll let you know what you think. If we think that your take is good enough, we will read it here on air for you guys to get that response and you kind of get our answer to it. And we want to hear from you most importantly. So make sure that you guys scan it, follow us on our Instagrams and social medias and other platforms, and give us a listen if you want to hear everything more in depth. Of course, we still do our podcast and we still do our video recordings on YouTube. So make sure that you check us out there as well.
Oh, and if people prefer TikTok, I will make the question of the week. I'll make a video for that. And if you just want to comment on TikTok instead, or do a stitch or whatever you want.
And so looping into the final segment of our show, because it just feels like these shows just go so fast now. We're going to talk about games, as we always do. And we're going to talk about a new one coming out end of October, October 29th. We're talking about Ark Ascendant survival game. Very big game when it came out. I think it was 10 or 12 years ago. I played it a bit. I got locked in a cage and was left there to survive. And I don't know that my bitterness has subsided yet to be able to continue playing, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll get in there. And this game is just being created off of the old one, but on Unreal Engine 5. So it's going to have a massive graphics overhaul. It's extremely exciting. There's a lot of people excited for it. It is going to cost you around that $69.99 range if you're in Canada, maybe $59.99 in the States. And it's just going to bring to you all the same nice Ark content that you were playing before, but new servers. If you were not a fan of crossplay, good news for you. You will be able to play it on Steam without any crossplay compatibility. So if you enjoy that, then Steam will be the place that you want to play it on. Other than that, Microsoft, PlayStation, and any other form that they're putting it up on,
Microsoft,
they are going to have it cross-platform.
Yeah.
And I do believe that when it comes out, if you are a Game Pass subscriber, you will get to play it for free. And so that will be a big benefit to you guys as well. So quick thoughts, guys. What do you guys think about Ark Ascendant? Are you excited for it? Are you ready for it?
I can't wait to dump so much time.
I wonder how many hours do you have in Ark Survival Evolved? Like 2K?
That's classified information.
Okay, yeah. Don't look over battle nets, all right?
That's classified. Hey, you won't be able to find me because I'm 123.
123. Okay. There you go. Oh, Ox, I read it or I heard today, not confirmed, but they might be dropping the Island and Scorched Earth as the first two maps. If they drop Scorched, we're kind of sitting pretty.
Yeah, we're sitting real pretty if they drop Scorched, dude. Oh, we already know where to go too.
Yeah.
Extremely exciting. Me and Jake and another buddy of mine always play Ark this time of the year. It's like we have winter season. Yeah, and winter we always drop a lot of time into Ark, and it's one of those games where the grind isn't a pain, especially for us. Like we actually enjoy getting wiped and starting over. Like it's just so fun because like you learn something new, you get to try a new base location, you get to tame dinos a different way, go, raid people, and it's a lot of fun. And it's the more people, Andrew, the more fun it is.
Yeah.
Do you promise not to lock me in a cage this time?
We can lock Ginger in a cage this time.
Yeah. All right.
I'll put handcuffs on you.
If we do that, then I will play it. I'll reopen my Xbox Game Pass subscription and play.
Hey, and, let's start an Anime Rift Mega Tribe.
Yeah, if y'all see us on the servers, y'all know who it is.
The Mega Tribe.
That's gonna be the tribe name. So if y'all see Anime Rift, don't raid us. Okay.
Yeah. Join us. Don't inside us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's all about that.
Yeah.
All right, and last topic of the day. This past Monday, as in the day yesterday, the world's play-in qualifier, I know that's a mouthful of words,
Wow.
Aired, and this was to determine between North America and Europe who is going to get the last spot in the play-in brackets that will eventually lead to Worlds. So how Worlds typically works is there is the main Worlds teams, and then there is the play-ins, which is where all the teams from smaller countries or regions for League of Legends will qualify some teams and drop them in, and they'll play to take the last two spots in Worlds. Well, this time, because of North America and Europe's poor performances in the past Worlds, they have decided that only one North American team will be able to, or a European team will be able to enter the play-ins instead of us typically having our 3-team roster. Instead, we were only allowed to have 2. So our last team is decided by this World's qualifier, and we would have to beat Europe, a usually insurmountable hill for us to climb, especially when it comes to Worlds. The past few years, Europe has been quite dominating. And, well, to be honest with you, last night was absolutely no difference. In a very, very embarrassing game with BDS, the Golden Guardians fell 3-0, and it was done almost effortlessly. Ox and I were watching it. The first
we
game
stayed up late for nothing.
Yeah. Like the first game, I think it was a 20-minute game, which is short for League of Legends.
They almost had the Rift Herald dancing in the base on them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We almost had dancing Rift Herald. The second game was closer, but then Golden Guardians fell apart. Just wrong decision, wrong champions. Yeah. And then the third game wasn't even funny. It was just an absolute walk on. I don't know what they were thinking, letting Adam just have his way with Garen, and he just walked all over the teams with it in 2 games in a row. And it scaled. Like, Garen's going to be a problem this Worlds. I don't know if you guys have done your pick'ems yet. They are live now. Anyone watching as well, if you are a big Worlds League of Legends fanatic like I am, the world pick'ems are up. You can get points. There's prizes. There's all sorts of awesome stuff you can do with League of Legends to pick and choose kind of like a fantasy for it. And now the first available pick'ems are up. You can choose different outcomes. They even go so far as to talk about who's going to get the most kills, who's going to have the most Baron steals, what team is going to play the most diverse group of champions. You can pick all of them and get points. And then you'll also get to pick your teams as they progress in each stage of Worlds. This year, they have it done as the play-ins and then as what's called the Swiss stage. And the Swiss stage is where all of the teams will get together and they will clash for the World Trophy. It's really something to see. If you guys haven't checked out the music video that they've put out for it called Gods, I think you guys will really like it. It's kind of like a really good, inspiring workout song and with a really cool story attached to it. So it's definitely something to check out. But with that done and BDS moving into the World's play-ins, they will play Team Wales. And of course, tonight, the night that you guys are now watching this episode, there will be 4 more teams laying it down on the world stage, trying to make their way into the actual Worlds tournament where they can join 14 other teams just waiting to wield absolute glory on the world stage.
Are we posting our pick'ems in Discord?
We will, yes, we will absolutely, because we always have a good little skin contest there to see.
So we'll make a chat for that.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to join in on the pick'ems.
And, yeah, if you want to join, we'll post them in the Discord. Feel free to join. I mean, the prize is awesome. Whoever wins first, they get a skin. They get a skin from the shop. So that's what we're ramping up for. And
we're playing for skins here.
We're playing for skins. All right, that's what we do. And there's also, hopefully some incentives coming our way that we're going to just confirm some stuff up, and we'll let you know in next week's episode that we might have some Riot stuff to just sprinkle to the conversation for you guys. And
Discord might know first, though, guys. So
Discord might know first, so you're going to want to be on there because we are going to post it on social medias. And if you're not following, well, you are not going to get some Worlds exclusive loot. And let me tell you, as someone who has missed out on skins in this game, they don't come back. They are
especially the world skins
in the vault, and they go away, and very seldomly do they come back. I have so many regrets of skins that I do not own. So, if you're a big fan, make sure you jump on that. But guys, you know, how do you feel about overall tonight? What do you feel like? What's going through your head? You guys enjoying it? You know,
yeah, man.
Thoughts on Worlds?
I'm excited. You know, last night was a little bit of a letdown. But you know, I had high hopes for Golden Guardians. You know, Stixay. I like Stixay. I like Gory, but he's the one that let me down the most. I was really impressed with him just through the regular season, and he just kind of fell flat in those matchups and everything like that. So, and River as well. River normally excels in the jungle, but the one game on Belveth he did was promising, and that's the game they were up on. But it turned out to be just, I just felt like they didn't have a trigger puller. Like they couldn't make fights happen. They had Cassante, they had Belveth, so they never had an engage. That's the game they had the Nico support. So
yeah, that was the interesting pick. I thought that was a weird one, and it just looked like everything was going so well for them. But then Adam just got away. He just got unchecked. And when you leave a Garen unchecked, by the time the game hits 35 minutes, it's too late. It's like letting Susan run wild. Once you let Susan run wild, it's too late by the time you've trying to catch up to him. And he's one-shotting. He one-shot, almost one-shot Cassante. And you were like, what? Like, you can't believe that. But,
and he started out the game behind on that one. So,
yeah.
I mean, he got killed by Cassante, killed by Licorice a few times in lane. And just he has that ult that can just get him back into it anytime he needs. I don't know what it is about LEC and Garen. They just love playing that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. But wrapping it up for tonight, guys, what do you guys think? Any final thoughts before I send us off for the night?
Happy Thanksgiving. Belated Thanksgiving, guys. And we love you. And that's all I really got. You know, outside of these guys conspiring against me with rom-coms, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Don't worry, the slander will come in TikTok. And guys, don't take Jake's word for anything when it comes to Worlds. I'm a 3,000 hour Silver 3. So I played a lot of the game, but I don't watch too much Worlds. I let those guys really handle it, and then I just give my 2 cents when anything superstitious comes up.
All right. Well, as always, guys, we thank Rogers, and thanks for all of their hard work and all of the awesome people. And you know what? Thanks to Nuno for greeting me at the door with all those awesome greetings. You know, it means a lot. It means a lot to this guy when you're excited to be there. But as always, I know the Anime Rift is there for everything I need, from pixels to panels to our weekly weeb culture. So from Jake, Ox, and myself, Frozen, we love you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on the Anime Rift.
Stay sexy.
Ciao.
This is Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to